So welcome to the evening yoga class. What we're going to be doing tonight, this is still a split class where we're doing half Hatha yoga and half restorative. But I want to also consider the fact that we here have a storm coming in and that we should be adjusting our practices. It's like I was telling my clients today. Yoga is a treatment. It's a treatment of Ayurveda. That's what it is. That's how it's supposed to be used as a way to help enhance our lives, help us to manage our lives, have a better quality of life. So what's appropriate for one person isn't necessarily appropriate for another person. That also applies to different times of the day. So morning practice, you're dealing with different energies. You want to get things going in the morning. So it's a different type of practice, more stimulating compared to the evening where I want to make sure you guys sleep. So we're going to be doing a practice tonight that is going to help sleep. Okay. And also it's a practice that is going to be Vata reducing. And because we have a storm coming in, we also want to do a Vata reducing practice because anytime you have disruption in weather, hot, cold, hot, wind, all that kind of stuff, you want to do a practice that stabilizes. Okay, so that's what we're doing tonight. It's a stabilizing practice. Okay, so that means there's going to be a little more stillness in the practice. Okay, so let's get started. Oh my God, my dog is on my mat. Look at that. Not for long. Okay, so let's come to the top of the mat. Okay, let's do a nice warm up. So let's get things going. Warm up the body and release the day. So inhaling up. And we're just going to pause there in our inhale, holding it there, and then interlace your fingers and then press up. Press. And then lean to one side. And then lean to the other side. So gently open up your side body. Good, and then release from there. We're going to interlace our fingers back behind us, opening the chest and draw the tailbone down at the same time. Good, so open the chest, take a deep breath into the chest, and then exhale out the mouth to release. And we're going to do that and add a little bit of a forward fold. Inhale, open the chest, lift your arms. And then exhale, dropping down into a forward fold. Lift those arms up off the back. And then releasing your arms. Inhale up. Reach, and again, interlace your fingers, pressing your hands away. Lean to one side. Take a deep breath there. Breathe into that side body. And then up and going to the other side. So we're moving in a more steady pace because that helps to settle Vata. And then release. Interlacing our fingers again, back behind. Inhale in the chest. Exhale, dropping into a forward fold. Lift the arms up off the back and release tension out of the neck and shoulders. So relax your head. And dropping the arms. Inhale, lift up. Okay, we're going to add more movement. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, add an extension. And then we're going to step back into down dog. Okay, Marvy, you have to move. There, she moved. So down dog. Dropping down onto your knees and extending your right leg with the left arm. Pause there. Nice and steady, strong. Release, press back into down dog. Drop back down onto your hands and the knees. And now your left leg with the right arm extend and you hold. steady. Be steady. And then release, press back, down dog. From here, we're going to shift into plank and pause. Slowly lowering. Lifting up Bhujanasana. And again, we pause. Drop your shoulders. Then pressing back, down dog. Picking up the right leg, stepping forward for a lunge. Drop the knee. Interlace your fingers behind you. Open up. So you lift up the chest, interlace. Good, and then release, step back, down dog. Drop down onto your knees, and the right leg, left arm, extend. And release. Press back into down dog. And now the left leg comes forward for a high lunge. Then drop the back knee, half lunge, interlace your fingers and come up. And then release, step back, down dog. Dropping down onto your knees. And then shifting back. Come back up. And now extending the left leg with the right arm. Lift up. And release, push back, down dog. Coming forward, plank. Slowly lower with control, modify to the knees if you need to. Lift up Bhujanasana. And again, we're going to push back again. Push back. Pause. Extended prayer. Pause there. Take a few breaths. Good. And then coming back into down dog. Pick up your right leg, step forward. First, you're in a high lunge. Drop the knee. Lift up, interlace your fingers and open the chest. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. And then release. Step back, down dog. Drop down onto your knees. Push back. Come back up. Now the right leg extends with the left arm. Got a little add-on right here. Release, push into three-legged dog. Then step that leg forward for warrior one. And we're adding rotation because we're unwinding the day. So rotations are important because they help us assimilate. So then you rotate towards the front leg. Rotate. So your arms can either open up like this, or you can drop down. Release and step back, down dog. Shift plank. Lower with control. Lift up Bhujanasana. Good, and we press back, extended prayer. Pause. Just pause. Good, then coming back up into down dog. Picking up the left leg and stepping the left leg forward, starting out in the high lunge. Then lowering the back leg. Lift up, interlace. Take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Release your day. Hands come down, step back, down dog. Drop down onto your knees. We're going to release back again. Come back up. And now extend left leg, right arm. Left leg, right arm. It's not that easy. And remember, we have an add-on here. Right hand comes down, press back, three-legged dog. Then step that left leg forward, warrior one. Come up. Deepen that bend in the knee. And then we add rotation. So you're turning your torso towards that front leg. Either the arms open or you can drop down. Good, and then releasing and stepping back into down dog again. Shift forward plank. Lower. Lift. And take it back, extended prayer. So while you're sitting there, if you need to, you can grab a block. You're going to sit up and sit on your block. You know, the way they make these tights these days, they're like super high-waisted. And I do not have that body type that works with that. So if you need a block, you're going to sit on it. You may not need a block. I don't actually need a block, but I'm just showing you. So you're sitting up. Right leg comes up, and you're going to move your hips to the right. Okay. Right. That's pretty extreme for the knee on the left knee. So you may need a block. That's fine. And then rotate. You're rotating towards that front leg, the leg that's up. And then we bring our hands together in prayer. Bring them together. And we're really trying to anchor in that stability, that stillness, calming down the Vata, helping the body to feel more grounded. And then, good. From there, we're going to pull the block away if you're using one. And then come back into down dog. Step your right leg forward and you're going to open up into warrior two. So we'll move through these open hip standing postures, doing it with comfort yet stability, because what does Vata need? Stability. Once you're in the pose, you're holding it. You're holding it with ease. Right? We don't want to bring intensity into the body. We're trying to release that. And then opening up into warrior four. We take a few breaths here. We're doing all the open hip postures. And then Parjvo Kanasana. Side angle, either modifying with your arm on the thigh, or you can go to the inside or use a block. Taking a few breaths here. And then from there, reaching up. And as you reach up, we're going to adjust the back leg and pull it in. Line up the front heel with the arch of the back foot. And then drop the hand to the ground. Baby toe side of the foot, or use a block. Baby toe side of the foot. And open. Anchoring in that stillness. Swinging the arm around and stepping back into down dog. Shift forward plank, lower, lift. And then we go back into extended prayer. Cultivating that stillness in the body. So every time you go into a pose, you try not to micro adjust, you just relax, hold with steadiness. What are you doing? Okay, and then from there, we sit up. Lay down. So you sit up again, and you may need a block, right? Because we're going to do that. Pull the left leg up. Okay, take a block underneath the left glute. Your foot, by the way, the toes are down. Or you're shifting over to the left, which is fine. That may be perfectly fine for you. You can also use a blanket. It's not as high. Okay, whatever. Because really, it's more about the rotation, right? Yoga is a way of healing ourselves. So we're using our practice to manage our lives, make our lives better. So sit up tall, and then we rotate. And you can bring your hands together, remember, and take them into prayer. Anchor in that stillness, right? When we bring the hands together to the heart, we want to move into silence, stillness. Good, and then from there, we slowly come out of it. Go back into down dog, Adho Mukha Savasana. And now stepping forward with the left leg, warrior two. Okay, Virabhadrasana 2, and you hold. Steady and still. Remove any intensity out of the face, out of how you hold the pose. You want to be strong, stable, activated. However, we're not wanting to bring tension into the body. So do all the poses with a certain amount of activation and strength, and also combining in some comfort, ease. And then reach. Virabhadrasana 4. So we're doing all the open hip postures. And then going into Parjvo Kanasana, you can rest here with the arm on the thigh, or the hand can come to the ground either with a block or just on the ground. And then slowly bringing yourself up, straighten the leg, pull the back leg in and line up the front heel with the arch of the back foot and drop right down into Trikonasana. Hand could be at the shin or baby toe side of the foot with or without a block. Swing the arm around and again, stepping back into down dog. Shifting forward into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower. Lift up dog or cobra. And then extended prayer. Drop back, keep your arms reaching forward. Okay, then we're going to come up, move our hands to the right side, and then open up the right leg. So you do not have to be on your mat like I am. I'm just turning this way so you can see what we're doing. And then we're going to open up. So you're opening that side body, and again, we're taking breath into the ribs, into the shoulder girdle, into the hip, bringing in some space, and then dropping that hand behind you, reach up and then open. And then we're going to reach again, but this time we turn our whole torso towards the extended leg and then drop right down. Good, and then from there, you're going to take that extended leg and it comes right in front of you. Pull your legs up, Navasana, grab behind the legs and extend the legs. So again, it's stability. If you need to have one leg down, that's fine. And lift your heart. You can hold it here or extend your arms. Now, if you have a little bit more range, you can lift and straighten those legs. Okay. Holding is fine, or you can release. Lift the heart. Lift the heart. Holding is fine, you guys. It's fine. All right, and then we take the legs to the left side. And now extend that left leg straight out and open up. And then the right hand goes behind you and lift up, reach. And then releasing out of that, and you're going to turn your torso towards the extended leg. Drop down. Okay, so both hands on either side. Good, and then from there, that left leg is going to come in front. Okay, so the left leg just comes in front like that. Okay, and then rotate. So you're going to rotate towards your left leg. And then rotate to the other side. So you can either do that again, so we're going to rotate again, or you can bring the foot up on top of the opposite knee. Wiggle the bottom foot out if you have that range. So basically it's double pigeon. So double pigeon, you want to line up ankle heel to the knee, ankle heel to the knee. But if you do not have that range, then you keep this bottom heel in towards the hip. It's fine. Now I do want you to watch out for dropping the foot. And drop the foot nice and straight. All right. Do not let it sickle foot. Okay, then dropping the front, and then we roll again. So we're unwinding our day, helping release tension, helping with assimilation. That's actually really, really good for Pitta people, or just if you've just had a lot that you've been dealing with. And release and go to the other side. You're going to push into the foot. And then drop forward. Both arms down. Breathe into your hips. Breathe. That's good. And then slowly, slowly lifting up out of that. We're going to, now your right leg comes in front. It's just simple. Go to one side and then you go to the other side. No big deal. And then bringing that foot up on top of the knee, just like last time, pull the bottom foot out, rotate to one side. And rotate to the other side. And then dropping down. Okay, drop down. Breathe into your hips. Feel yourself grounding. Settle the breath so that you're also calming at the same time. Calm and settle. Good, and then releasing from there. So we're going to go onto our back. Roll back, draw the knees into the chest, and then open them up. So you're going in a circular motion. Good, and then moving in the other direction. And then pressing your feet down, pushing up. Okay, so you're going to lift up through the pelvis. Keep the knees tracked in line with the front of the hip bone. Good, and then lowering, draw the right knee into the chest. And then you're going to take that leg over the left. Wrap the foot around the calf if you would like. Open up your arms, slightly shifting your hip to the right, and then drop the knees down. And then slowly, slowly releasing from there. You're going to take the left knee and draw it into the chest. Take that leg over the right, wrap the toes around the calf. That's optional. Slightly shifting your hips to the left and then dropping your legs down to the right. Look to the left. And then releasing out of that. And pushing back up into bridge. Push up. Good, and then we're pausing. Drop the pelvis down and extend your legs out. And we're going to take 2 minutes to just pause and feel the body ground. close your eyes and feel the body grounded. Bring total stillness into the body. Completely let go of all activation. So if you wanted to do this as a shorter practice, you could technically take your Shavasana now, but what we're doing is feeling grounding and letting that body unwind so that we begin to see that we have the ability to do this just by bringing ourselves into stillness. You can just slow and unravel the body. Easy.